Show. I'm your main host, Jennifer Blankenship.
I'm Ethan Arizmendi.
I'm Val Turner.
I'm John Paul Chambly, and today we have a very important question to ask us all together so we can elaborate on some things. So, the question I have for all of you today is a question that has sparked a lot of controversy, apparently. But I think there's obviously one clear answer. If you had the ability to kill all mosquitoes in the world, or all wasps in the world, which button are you pressing to do so?
Mosquitoes.
Wasps.
Wasps, obviously.
And you, Val, what do you think?
Wasps.
Why are you so quiet?
I had to think.
Do we need to move the mic
No,
closer?
it's fine.
Okay, but like, realistically speaking, it makes more sense to get rid of the wasps than to get rid of the mosquitoes. Mm-hmm. But, you know, I'll hear you out.
There's
Team Mosquito.
Do you know how many mosquitoes multiply so often?
I mean, it's cool because, like, bats eat mosquitoes and stuff.
Yeah, we're helping the environment.
Yeah, they semi help the environment.
How do wasps
I know
help
it
the
says like
environment?
kill all mosquitoes. What if it misses like just those 2 random mosquitoes and now they're back?
Yeah.
No.
Wasps
I
gotta
100% guarantee this is a God button. This button has no
And you say that in a
flaws
Catholic school.
whatsoever. You push the button and it will 100%
creative
suddenly just
mode.
poof out existence every single species of mosquito.
Okay, but like,
There is no chance whatsoever that they will come back. All the DNA that it could be used to recreate mosquitoes is also gone completely. They're just gone.
We're finding so many ways to just easily kill different species of wasps anyways. Like, for example, the killer wasps that eat flesh, they just tie something around there, then just
sorry,
completely
what?
expose the...
the what?
See, this is the very reason why we need that.
Yeah, this is why we're killing wasps. This is why we gotta get rid
They
of these
tie a string
buggers.
around them and then like follow it back to their
That
nest and
sounds-
completely
that sounds really
obliterate it.
This is why we
complicated.
have
Do you
to take them out.
That sounds really complicated.
Do you know how
easy-
tiny mosquitoes are and how fast they are?
Yeah, do you know how many mosquitoes you can kill with like one squirt of the bug spray?
You could just like, yeah, exactly. You could
I
put
mean,
like
sure,
one of
they
those.
spread diseases, but like wasps are worse because they just attack for no reason.
Exactly, yeah, you could be
Just
chilling.
avoid them.
They're
Exactly.
really
Yeah, but how
mean.
can you avoid it if it's in your house? If there's a mosquito in your house,
Exactly.
you kill it and that's it. But a wasp is gonna fight back.
They annoy
Exactly.
me. Mosquitoes like me way too much. I hate them.
Yeah, mosquitoes. You could
Womp
just
womp.
like put like a
You
one of those.
womp womp.
Hey, watch your language. But with mosquitoes, you can just put like one of those purple lights, and they'll just attract to it because they're dumb.
Yeah, but
And then they'll
wasps
just all
are
die.
smart, and wasps are
Exactly.
dangerous.
Sometimes.
Wasps are
They're eusocial animals. They create like those colonies of like paper that can house like 100 of them. So you just like tap the thing, and it just explodes, and they all attack you. It's horrible.
Exactly.
Or they burrow underground,
Even worse, because
meaning
like,
that like your little toddler little baby just walking along, and suddenly they just get engulfed by like 500 hornets this big.
They get sent off to orbit.
They just carry,
Why did that was
carry
funny?
the child away.
The child is the new food.
oh god.
We have found new queen.
the one video.
New queen, new feast.
New queen.
New feast.
We must celebrate.
Have you guys seen that like one video of the kid being like, I got stung by a wasp as he's like hobbling on one foot?
No.
over to his, you haven't?
No.
Oh, I have seen that. It's like a first person POV.
I've been stung by a wasp.
It's like just like hobbling on like 1 foot.
1 foot. It was one.
I mean,
foot.
I've
It was
seen the
really
photo.
sad.
I've seen the video of the dog that ate a bee by accident.
That was the worst stutter I've ever.
Well,
You
all I'm
ever have a
saying,
dream that you just...
that type of energy.
a big argument that I hear
That was
about
my
like
fault,
wasps are basically about how like they're pollinators and we shouldn't kill them stuff. But the thing is, wasps are one of like the main contributors for the downfall of bees right now because they're in like direct competition with them. Bees are way better at pollinating than a wasp is. So I'm completely fine with killing off all wasps because that would then help actually benefit for the bee
Yeah.
population.
But what about the content of just watching a wasp be surrounded by 1,000,000 bees and the wasp just fall out completely cooked afterwards?
Oh no, yeah, like those
I mean,
exist, but you gotta realize that's only
100 bees.
yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta
it takes
realize-
But it's still interesting to watch.
It takes 100 of them to take
Something else
one
is that
stop.
that's only one species. Those are only the Japanese honeybees. American honeybees have no idea how to do that, actually. That's only a tactic for the Japanese ones. So, I know American bees
Well,
are
I
just
knew
like-
somehow.
Ah, yes, I
Brian,
love
too.
the American bee.
No, but I'm being serious. Like that, like they have no idea how to do it. So if like a single wasp goes into the nest, there's nothing that the bees can really do.
So So they just stand there.
They just stand there and die.
He's standing
Don't
there.
worry,
we gotta get
I
rid
can
of
take
wasps.
him.
This is why we gotta get rid of wasps.
Exactly.
I
over
still say
mosquitoes.
mosquitoes.
Why? I mean,
I hate them. That's why. I have
So-
had
Just
issues.
because
Just
you're
because of-
entitled to yourself and you only care about yourself, and that's why you want to get rid of mosquitoes, not for the fact that the wasps
You want
are trying to
malaria?
kill the- Okay, so what if they give you a few diseases? Womp womp.
Exactly,
Because
like,
if
you
not, don't get bit.
You're gonna tell
Walk
me
it off.
That's
all,
hard
okay, all
to
I'm gonna say is
do.
that you're just gonna say womp womp like 20 million people in Africa dying from malaria.
See,
jeez.
you didn't have to bring that part
Now,
up.
granted,
He's
I'm still
talking
on
about
Team
my
Wasp.
point.
I'm
Yeah.
still on Team Wasp, but still, I don't think we should just say womp womp to that.
Yeah.
Talk about America.
America.
We're talking about the whole
we're talking
world this
worldwide.
time.
What are you on? What are you
We
on?
aren't just getting rid of mosquitoes in America. We're getting rid of mosquitoes in the globe.
Which is why we gotta get rid of those flesh-eating wasps.
Exactly.
You didn't know they
Exactly.
existed,
I mean,
did you?
I feel like
Imagine on travel way.
I feel like one of those would be way more terrifying than like I could take on 100 mosquitoes, but I can't
Exactly.
take on
Like the
one
video
wasp.
is, there's like meat stuck onto a tree and the wasps just casually eating away at it, and they tie something around there and just follow the wasp and just completely obliterate the nest.
We gotta do that to every wasps. Globally.
I think he's having a mental breakdown inside.
Start giving like some kind of like inspiring speech to your military as they prepare to take on the wasp nest.
I think man versus wasp will be worse than anything humanity has encountered. Like if a war were to break out between wasps and mankind.
You got Val confused.
Billions of casualties.
Millions and billions of casualties.
Bunch of boo-boos and band-aids everywhere.
Oh
dang.
no. Alright.
Deadly.
My heart goes out to all people who have allergies fighting that conflict. They're just one hit and they're gonna expand like a balloon.
Bro just goes into orbit.
It just starts floating away.
Okay. Do we want to continue on this topic, or do we want to go into the suggested topic of Mr. Tooley?
Well, do you have another topic to talk about?
It's me. Do you really think I have something?
Well, I'm just asking.
Okay. So, Mr. Tooley, what was your topic? Our honorable leader of this whole operation.
No, I'm not a leader, I'm just happy.
You're the one leading the club. What's your topic?
Worst music era of all time.
And yours was.
90s pop music, and now that's just me.
90s pop music.
Now here's my thing. I
Wrong.
don't listen to a lot of musical genres, so I couldn't really like tell the difference between them, honestly.
So, just because that he's an adult figure, ignore him. He's wrong. 90s pop is so goated. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I don't think I could tell the difference between 90s pop and today's pop.
I mean,
That's
Okay.
I mean, you
So-
could kind of tell by like the beats.
oh, wow.
Some, I don't know.
Yeah, but doesn't like
Very
every single
similar.
song have like different beats except for like that one song that Ice Ice Baby copied off of
Under Pressure by those one guys.
by those one
I don't know
guys?
who it's
One
by, I just know
guys.
the song.
You know,
Queen.
I just
I have
watched
no
Was
it.
it?
idea.
Oh,
I'm chewing gum.
I was also chewing gum earlier. Someone just walked past me and just
I
handed me a
love David
whole ass.
Bowie.
I think it's Queen and David Bowie. But
Yeah.
totally same one.
Queen and David Bowie.
You already have gum. Wait, hold on.
You can spare
No.
a piece of gum.
Ooh, can I have some gum?
So you give one to her, but not me.
Because I'm better.
Because I only have
Oh.
I only have 2 pieces left now.
You know, you sharing is caring. You know.
I only have
Yeah.
1 piece left
Oh,
now.
thank you.
I just got this yesterday. Oh, we have an intruder.
Hey,
Welcome.
We're in the middle of our gum.
I'm assuming
Yeah.
the
She's
gum
got-
break.
but 2 people just
I'm
answered
assuming this is just
randomly.
gonna be one of the
Hey,
breaks.
do we want to make some ASMR going?
No,
No.
no,
No.
this podcast is not an ASMR
No.
channel.
You will be kicked out.
We don't need Scecina ASMR.
No. None
No,
of
we
that.
could totally do that. I could totally do that. That would just be a me
Chew
thing.
with your mouth closed.
Anyway, as a clarification, 90s grunge music was good, and 90s hip hop, that was like the glory era
That's the one!
of 90s. But it's 90s pop music that I cannot stand. It's like boy bands and girl bands and all that, and like the 80s icons are way better.
What's an
Girls just
example of
wanna
a
have
90s
fun.
band?
That's
That was
actually-
popular.
The
What
Beatles.
about like boom boom?
It's-
I'm joking.
You do that one song. You don't know what that song is?
I do.
You don't know what that song is?
New Kids on the Block was
Oh, those
What
guys.
era was Pink Floyd?
Oh, that's 70s.
Oh,
Yeah, it's-
Yeah, Pink Floyd's
70s
good.
and 80s get these classic icons, and then the 90s come along and run everything. What
a vendetta.
You
From
just
from,
don't
from what I've heard from
understand whimsy
my
or fun.
YouTube searches, I've heard that modern music is
I was in
relatively
high
hated.
school in the 90s, so you would think that would be my era, right? I would love it, but I hated it. I listened to mostly 80s.
You're trying to be
The current
different
stuff
so
was
bad.
garbage. And I knew it at the time. And nothing has changed my opinion.
Did you hear what Ethan said?
I feel like this is just a
You're-
way to be different. I think you're lying. You're just trying to be different. You're
Not
lying
like
to
the other
yourself.
girls. He's not like the other girl.
What?
Just hit my fingers.
On this plastic table.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Here is a genre of music that I do think is like underappreciated, and that's classical music.
Oh my
Bro, like
God.
I
That'll
think
put me
that-
straight to sleep.
No.
That puts
To be
me
honest,
straight.
I think a lot
No,
of like
no.
the
I
lengths of
No.
those. Here's
No.
the thing. Back then, that person, you know, like they had to like make like an entire musical masterpiece with like 80 other people all playing like their instruments individually. Nowadays, one person goes in like garage band or whatever, and just like puts like, okay, we'll have like bass on these dots, and then we'll have like a sound wave on these dots.
Okay, but do you guys
we'll
wanna
put in
hear-
the background like some little beat track or whatever. I don't know. Here's the lyrics. It's super easy to learn.
Do you
and
want to
super
hear
easy
what a
to
travesty is, though?
What?
My dad tried to get me to listen to dubstep classical music,
Oh dear.
and he's obsessed with it. I hate it with a passion, and I'll just hear remixed Beethoven with a bunch of rap noises behind it, and
No,
I hate it
that's
with
a
a
sin.
passion.
No.
That's sin. That is a sin. So
that's
it's
cruel.
maybe it's not that I like.
Intermission.
It's 3 o'clock now.
Maybe it's not that I
it is true.
like classical music. It's just that I like music made by orchestras. You know, I feel like that just has like a lot more like heart and character to it. You know, because like everyone there and like that big orchestra of like 80 people are all like individually playing their own instrument. I think it's really cool.
I mean, like, people like video game music, too. Stuff like that. That has emotion depending on what game you play.
Well, no, I still think that like music that's really good too. Like I like. I do like.
You'll
I
get
do
there
like
eventually.
I do like video game soundtracks, but I just feel like if it like takes like a lot more effort to make like an orchestra or like in any orchestra, like you could take like any music piece but then make an orchestra play it, and I just think it makes it better just because of like the.
It's
effort
modern
put
day.
into it.
Everything's 10 times easier and we're 30 times weaker.
So then you put more effort into things. That's why I feel like it just feels better that way, for me.
For you.
I mean, yeah, I mean, you're kind of just looking into one aspect of today's music. You gotta keep in mind that there's also guitar people, you know.
The guitar people.
I don't know. What do
Ukulele
you call
apology video people.
No. But like that takes skill, you know. It takes more, you know. They did what Beethoven could never.
Yeah, Beethoven couldn't
Yeah,
hear.
Beethoven couldn't shred. He couldn't shred on a guitar.
What was he supposed to
even
hear? The
Exactly.
Beethoven couldn't make the newest Midwest emo hit. He
Exactly.
couldn't do it. He couldn't
So that's why
do it.
today's music is better than orchestra. You know, you don't see Beethoven shredding. He could never do that.
Wait, who shreds today?
Somebody out there,
Somebody.
a small artist that nobody's ever heard of out
They
there.
shred in the 70s and 80s. See, once again, my point, 70s thing. Awesome. There you go.
Didn't do that in the 90s.
Thank you, Ethan. The 90s, the metal.
Val's gonna make a vendetta at this point.
Not like the
It's gonna be a whole Twitter rant
The whole Twitter rant.
about why Val thinks.
Look out, I'm canceling you. If you see your name trending on Twitter later, you know why. You know what happened.
Mr. Tooley gets canceled by a student on podcast.
No.
The
You
case is
just
somewhat
completely
reasonable.
disband the podcast as like a rebuttal against.
She'll forget all about it. She'll get on Avril Lavigne's account and scroll and forget all about it.
Yeah.
Rocking out the skater boy.
What?
She was a skater boy. Wait, he was a skater boy. She said, "See you
You even got the lyrics wrong to begin with.
Hey.
I have no idea what they're talking about.
Me neither. Like, look, I just don't.
I don't know
listen
the
to it.
song.
Who was,
I know
who was
it's
the
funny.
skater boy?
You know.
Why are we talking about skater?
Have you not heard
Who
that?
is skater?
I don't
Who is
know
skater?
the lyrics. I just know if you had to correct yourself, it was wrong.
Well, I said she was a skater boy.
No,
There was a she in there, not the he.
see?
But who is skater?
Who is?
But who is skater?
Any guy who skates. What do you mean? Who's the skater boy?
Well, it's the skater boy. So it's
Yes,
referring
the
to one.
skater boy.
If it was like any skater boy, it would have been
he
a.
was a skater boy. Hey.
But he.
Hey. Do
He.
you know
One person.
A in sign language?
Is that a fist?
Aggressively sign A to.
Yes. That was a fist. Like that felt like a threat. Like you know what A is?
Sign language is just
You know
a
what A
threat. Ethan, do you know the letter A?
Do you
It
know?
felt
Do
threatened when
you-
she asked me that. Was
Do
a
you
fist.
know the Muffin Man?
Do we need to spell it out?
Do you know
for
who else suffers
Do you
from
know?
dementia?
the-
Do you know who else suffers from dementia?
That is an A. Wow.
Do you know who else suffers from dementia?
Someone shut it.
Why are we talking
Is
about
that muscle?
Huh?
Is that supposed to be like referencing Muscle Man from?
Have you ever
What
seen
do you
that
call
where
it?
it's like Muscle Man like saying, "Do you know who else suffers from dementia?" What
are you talking-
Except just says it over and over.
What are you
again.
talking about? What?
No.
Are we talking about this regular show?
Yeah, we're talking about the radio.
Apparently now.
Is
Here's the
that-
thing, I've never even seen the show, but I've seen the memes, obviously, because it's
I
hilarious.
saw a couple episodes.
I saw a
Oh,
few
a
episodes and I
couple?
forgot
A
them.
couple. I've
My
never
older brother
finished
loved
it.
that show. So.
Oh.
I used to like that show, and then I realized it's just two people constantly being really rude to their boss and getting away with
I
everything.
mean,
in
it's
the
not
end.
people. It's a
Raccoon.
It's a raccoon and a-
bird.
And a blue jay.
Yeah.
In
Blue
that
Jay.
world,
Blue
in
Jay.
that
Not just
world,
any-
they are people.
no.
Okay.
They're animals.
The
Still.
gumball machine. The gumball machine.
The gumball machine is a person.
Yeah,
you-
what's his name? Pops? Was it?
Benson.
No!
No.
No,
Benson.
Pops
I don't remember.
Pops is the guy who died at the end of the series.
Get her
killing the
outta
people.
here.
Oh wow!
The ghost of
Spoiler
a
alert.
hand. The ghost of a hand that floats around all the time is a person.
Does it have a
I think
face?
Pops is the only person that could be considered a human, right?
He has like a
his
big
head's
head.
kinda big.
Yeah.
His head's a
He
lot.
has like a ginormous head.
Kind of knowledgeable.
Yeah.
Are you judging his head?
Yes.
Yes.
He's a
We all are.
cartoon. They all have.
They have weird
Proportionally
structures.
massive.
Yeah.
Proportion? No.
They are proportionately massive.
I've forgotten like half of their name. I know Mordecai and Rigby.
Whoa.
Oh no!
I can't believe you mixed Benson up with Pops.
Shut
You should be kicked out of here for that, honestly.
Shut
Who
up!
here agrees with me on that?
No,
No.
I've never seen the show. I
Don't you
agree
dare.
with that.
Raise that hand. You have a voice here. Sort of.
Sort of.
Sort of. I mean, not,
It's
not
just
really.
hiding in the corner. The kid in the back of the class.
Hostage.
You're being held on.
She's there for comedic effect.
And you're here for comedic effect. Alright, how
Sort
do
of.
you feel about being comedic effect? Understandable. Have a nice day. Okay. Well, do we think this is a good topic to end off?
I
Yeah,
think
I think it's.
I think a
it's,
good
we
rant
have all grown
threatening to
as a
kick out
person.
Jenny.
Are you okay?
We
You
have
look
had ourselves-
traumatized.
I'm fine.
I worry.
We've had ourselves some good discussions here. I think we've all grown as
Traumatized.
people and have learned a few things from
And
each
we
other
have
with
been
this.
knowledgeable of
That smile
wasps.
says
We've
otherwise.
learned a lot about wasps, a lot about classical music, some stuff about.
Even though today's music is better than orchestra music, respectfully.
We aren't getting to another argument.
I'll take that, I guess. I don't know.
Exactly.
I'll take that as a victory.
Did the lights just flicker for anybody else?
Nope.
No.
Okay, I'm just going crazy then.
Well,
Probably.
that's it. I think that's about it. I think that's like the perfect time to
You ain't
leave.
see Beethoven go crazy on the drums.
He wouldn't
Exactly.
he wouldn't even be able to hear what they sound like, anyways.
He wouldn't. He wouldn't.
He would have no.
That's the one who
He
went
would have
Dang.
no idea
Yay!
what sound they make.
Dang.
He's just hammering on random stuff.
Dang.
And it just.
All
This
he's gonna do
vibration
is
feels
wave his
good.
arms around like.
Who knows? He could be making some kind of masterpiece, but he would have no idea. Someone would have to like tell him in sign language, you know, like, hey, this makes low notes, that makes a crashing sound, that's the snare, so it makes just.
And this is how you
I
break
don't think I can
everything.
describe. Just make snare notes. Do you know what they sound like? Good. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
you know what I'm
Yeah,
talking
I
about.
do.
Well, who wants to
Knew
s-
what they sounded like?
Yes.
To it.
Well, who wants to sign off? Because I opened.
Well, I think. Well, I think this is a good time to shut off the stream. Wait, not.
Bye, chat.
Bye. Can you end it now?
No, we can't end it
Yes,
now.
you can. You can end it now.
You
Oh,
didn't
we're ending
even
it now.
say goodbye yet.
Goodbye.
Bye, chat.
Goodbye.
What is? Are we on Twitch suddenly?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
God, I hope
we could stream this.
No.
Yeah, we could get like subs.
No, we couldn't.
Thank you, Peekapo,
Yes,
for
we
the
could.
20.
A couple questions. and jokes.
Thank you, Ducky.
This is
Ducky127 for the 5.
Ducky,
Oh, he also has a
Mama,
message for us. He has a message for Jenny.
This is RG show. We're signing off.
Bye bye.